What began as a simple recovery operation became a desperate struggle for control. Grizzly 1 and the 1st Astro Cavalries landed with precise coordinates and a narrow window. The Russians were already searching, but the Americans struck first, cutting down CCA scouts, securing the Fury relic and returning to their landing zone all before the CCA could respond. But the Russians were not looking for a fair fight. As extraction loomed, Soviet destroyers engaged NSS Justice in orbit, forcing the carrier to withdraw. With no dropship support incoming, Grizzly 1 was given new orders: dig in, defend the artifact, and eliminate the enemy. What followed was a brutal battle of attrition. Wave after wave of CCA armour crashed against the American lines. Biometal was scavenged from wreckage, defences rebuilt under fire, and slowly, painfully, the balance shifted. When the moment came, Grizzly 1 ordered the counterattack, his forces tearing through the Soviet base and wiping their presence from the battle zone. Finally, the Fury relic was secure, but evacuation would have to wait. Initial analysis confirmed what the relic truly represented. Built from an advanced strain of biometal, its design drew inspiration from ancient Earth mythology. The Scythonians had named their creation after the Furies, avengers of the dead, weapons forged from war itself. Whatever the Fury was meant to become, it was clear that whoever mastered it would gain a decisive advantage. But while the Americans held the relics on Io, another struggle was unfolding elsewhere. The Chinese Red Army had crossed a threshold, becoming the first human force to travel beyond the Sol system. Elysium was theirs, and the Pegasus technology that made it possible was already understood by their scientists. However, the CRA's future was still not secured, not while the CCA still had a fragment of the original relic. The CCA didn't know how to build a Pegasus portal, not yet, but with enough time and enough study, they could learn how to construct their own. That fragment had been moved to Europa. Disguised as a Soviet soldier, the CRA major has been ordered to infiltrate a CCA communications base, uncover the fragment's route, and destroy it. Failure would mean losing the only advantage China held beyond the Sol system. For the major, this mission isn't about glory. It was about cutting the path behind him, because once China left home, there would be no going back. Hey lurkers, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing Red Storm Mission 07, Leave Home. After the big fiery battle on Io, we're going back to the major for the Chinese Red Army, and we are going to the cold, icy plains of Europa. Seems like they've got to tie up a few loose ends with the Russians. So anyway, with that rambling done and out of the way, let's get this briefing underway. Battlezone update. The Chinese Red Army has accomplished the historical task of being the first known humans to travel to another star system. Further, after multiple battles against the CCA, they secured the ancient Scythonian world of Elysium. With its new base of operations, large reserves of Elysium's biometal, and the potential to discover new technology from Scythonian ruins, the CRA is on the cusp of being able to defeat both the Soviet and American forces. Once defeated, the Chinese Red Army will have control of the solar system and soon conquer the Earth. For now, the CCA stands in their way. People's heroic mages return to the Sol system to begin removing the CCA that blocked the CRA's destiny. Wow, it seems like the Chinese might be getting a little ahead of themselves here. I think they might believe they're already ahead on beating the Cold War, the biometal war in this case. So anyway, let's have a look at the update. CRA update. Welcome to Europa, Major. As you know, a Russian convoy left Ganymede with the part of the original Pegasus device. It is due to reach the CCA base very soon, but we do not know which path it will take. You must steal the information from the Russian communications tower so that we can plant explosives by the path it will use. Once we have done that, you are to make your way to the explosives and set them off as the convoy passes. And our objectives are very simple. Steal the convoy's route plan from the comm tower, destroy the convoy before it reaches the CCA base. So, now technology, I believe we are disguised in this mission, so this will be interesting. CCA pilot, just the basic specs of that, and solar rays. Interesting. Well, let's begin.
Good morning, Major. The People's Republic bids you welcome to its proposed colony of Europa. A Russian convoy is due through here any minute now. We are unaware of which route they will take. We have obtained a Russian uniform for you and altered your sidearm to hold far more sniper rounds. Make your way to the Russian Fiend's communication tower and steal the information we need.
Alright, so this is one of the, much like the first mission for the Chinese, we have an advanced, completely on foot mission, so let's see what we're dealing with. We'll get to that comm tower first. Again, you can move faster by jump hopping your way to victory. So we've got the AT rocket backs as well, so it'll be good for vehicles. I think in this mission, all vehicles are non-snipeable, so want to get close to the comm tower.
Excellent. The party will reward you well for your bravery. From the information you have found, we see that the convoy will be using the Eastern Bridge. There are explosives hidden in some crates near the path they will take. Wait for the convoy and determine which vehicle is carrying the fragment of our property. As it passes the crates, use your sniper rifle to detonate the crates. Don't miss! The glory of the People's Republic is at stake.
Alright, so you can either be north or south, or north or east bridge for this one. We have been given the east spawn. There's not much difference, but you still have to kind of follow some basic fundamentals. Alright, well, now everything is hostile to us, so we're all on foot. So we've got pretty good clear sight lines and a very open sky, so we can see everything. Plus red kind of doesn't blend in with the white snow. So we use that to our advantage, except for we've got to watch out for some of the white vehicles. They might sneak up on us. As we get more of the hills, we're also going to have to deal with infantry and snipers. So we want to be keeping our head on a swivel, much like we did with the first Chinese mission. Other than that, it's a long walk, but no time limit this time, so take your time. Crest this hill. I hear a vehicle. Quick look at the sniper. Let's see if we pick up some heat signatures. It's pretty safe over there, but we need to head more. There we go. There's a turret. We have the AT rockets, you can pop them if you need to, but we can probably avoid that one. Just keep it in mind. Remember, about anywhere between 250 or 150 bare minimum. You want to be further than that. There's a person down there. Is he a sniper? He is. They are basically kill on sight. So another one over there. So these rocky outcrops can kind of hide troopers at a distance, so just be careful of that. I see another one. An infantryman running towards us, but that's okay. I'm gonna run over this way more. Getting shot from behind. Remember, your health will regen when you're not taking damage, but it is slow. There's another turret up there. Possibly be people up there. I don't think it is. We're safe. And we're safe. Alright. We'll cross over here more and get another big... Ooh. Alright, we've got proxy mines to deal with. That's new. Ooh. Don't think we can snipe him. Yep, no sniping ability. Oh. Troops behind us. Quick jump snipe. Alright. Avoid that proximity mine. We're going to go over this way more. That will probably kill us outright. They do a lot of damage to vehicles. Even with our regeneration, I don't think we're going to survive that. Looks a bit sketchy, don't be afraid to save often. And take your time. Turret. What's the turrets? Might have to go further south. Oh, is that a sniper? It is. Don't like that he's looking this way. Oh, don't hit it. I hit it. I might have to double check my binds. Something's not working here. You have to excuse me for a second. I have to fix a keybind. It is bound. Just much. Oh, I broke the lock. That's waste. There's that breathing room. Where's that pilot? Need to kill him. Got one down there too. It's walking. Where are you? You're waiting. Alright. 2 rockets left after a misfire. I see I hear a flanker below. Let's get out of here. We need to stop hopping back this way some more. Proximity mine over there. Let's give it a wide berth. I'm gonna swing wide and then probably get near the path and then follow the path up. I think that will be the smartest way. Soviet trooper. Just gun him down. Avoid the turrets. There's another sniper. So, most obvious one for this mission would be the run on the riverbed. Problem is, you got pretty big cliffs you need to climb, and you do not have a jetpack this time. So you need to kind of go up the hills near the base and then walk up. Let's just make sure I'm out of range of that. Another trooper. Another turret. Alright, we need to start heading north. We'll probably avoid that one. We can use the side of the cliff.
You have approximately 3 minutes before the convoy reaches the bridge, Major.
Oh, we actually had a shorter time than I thought. Or is that area triggered? Could be area triggered. Let's quickly kill these guys. Did I get him? Looks like I did. I'll soon know when he starts taking shots at me. We want that hit up in the ahead. Alright, see a gun tower. Let's not do that. Yeah, we want that big hill there. Need be, we could probably wipe that out. Might go along the side of the hill. That's a sniper. Kill him quickly, we don't want to deal with that. Just out of that turret's range. Almost there. Start the explosive cable on the target. APC passes it. Alright, easy enough. Okay. Get down onto this little ledge here. Oop. Perfect. There's one down there as well. Let's kill him. Check around for some more snipers. Oh. That was a big loading. A bunch of units just spawned. Now we wait. It's probably an annoying part of the mission is the hurry up and wait situation. Oop. Which patrols behind us? Tuck up here some more. Oh, these guys take a while. Don't see any snipers through it. Oh. Picked up something on radar there. It's a flanker. This convoy's starting to take a while. Trust me, when you see the convoy, you know it's here. There we are. Red Brigade convoy. Onto the middle one passes. Auto parts. Boom.
You honor yourself in the People's Republic, Major. Now that the Russians have no trace of the Pegasus device, they cannot build their own. Now return to the drop zone as quickly as possible.
Steal a ship. No pilot signatures. So we can go the river, or I think we might be better off trying to go up this hill and then flying down. I can't climb that one. Let's go back the way we came. But yes, basically got to run all the way back. Let's not be aggressive. Hopefully that turret doesn't light us up because we're dead otherwise. This would be a perfect time to save if you need to. I might do the same. Let's go along the edge here. If we need to jump down, we can jump down. See someone moving down there. Let's pop them. But basically, yeah, we've got to get back near the base, and then we've got to get top of that island in the center there. That beacon is a waypoint. 2 troopers.
Ammo depleted.
Some more coming. Nice hop shop. On the big cliffs, let's have a, use this to our advantage. Yep, we need to just go forward because we probably would have met that. Pilot moving around, quick scan. Don't see anything on the hills, we're moving. That pit you might get stuck in if you're not careful. It protects us now, we're good. Let's keep up and down. We might drop down into that ice bed, that frozen river bed in a moment. Across this hill. So we'll move faster on that ice, just there's less stuff, but there's also vehicles, so we might have to keep our AT shots ready. You'd snipe a vehicle and this would be done really quickly. So most of this mission, the annoyance is to travel, but it is what it is. Basically going to be in the riverbed anyway. See a pilot coming up. Do it from here. Missed. See multiple. Keep running. Alright, we're basically on the riverbed now, so we'll follow it. So once you kind of rejoin back here, the ending part of the mission is basically the same. It's not too much different. You're pretty much at the end, but just keep yourself calm and cool, collected. And like I said, if you feel unsure, just save. Let's look ways before we cross the river. Up the top of the hill, let's go. Elephant dropship. There's our evac. One of the few times where the hill's so steep you're better off just walking. Oop. I'm getting combat indicators. On our map we see a bunch of blue icons and a firefight. There we are. Let's help our boys out. like our comrades are coming to help us get out of here.
Ammo depleted.
There we go. Some Chinese commandos making sure we get out of here. We swing in this dropship, we're gone. Looks like most of them died though. Big dropship for just us, considering it's designed to transport goods. Probably could have done with something smaller.
Welcome back, Major. Now let us return to Ganymede.
And we're done. Debriefing's pretty simple. Well done, Major. We can now return to our HQ on Ganymede and finish off the Russians once and for all. And while the Chinese were leaving home, the Americans are intending to bring it home. Up next, we'll be back with the Stars and Stripes Mission 10, Bring It Home. As usual, guys, if you like what I'm doing here, like the content they're creating, and overall want to see me keep making more content like this, please make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, and you know, do all that usual funny YouTube support stuff. So, as usual, be safe, peace out.